There we go. Great. Well, is this the first time that you're joining us, David?
Yes.
Yes, right? When
Yes.
did you join Experienceify?
I think 2021, maybe. It was during the
Oh, okay.
pandemic.
So
It was during the
oh,
pandemic.
it's been a while then.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've joined, and I was going through my calendar and I saw that on there and it was coming up. So I said, well, I don't have questions. I probably will have questions, but I thought let me jump in and see what's new. And
Sure, absolutely. Thank you for joining.
of course.
Hi, Susan. Welcome. Well, today we actually have a topic. There's a new feature in Experienceify, and I will show you how to use it and how is it different. I'll share my screen. As you probably know now, it's this one, I believe. Yes. So as you probably know, on the right side of the screen, just to remind you, we have all the new feature releases. Yes, you will see them here. And also, obviously, all the information about the office hours is here. There was a new feature release that it's called simple mode. So we created simple mode in order to help people who are new to Experienceify, or even for yourself, if you're just new to creating your courses, this will make your life easier when creating a course, because it turns off all the pro features that you would use as someone with more advanced knowledge and Experienceify, if that makes sense. So how do you turn that on or off? You need to go to your account. And then in your account, you will see, again, your basic information. And if you scroll down, we have this choose simple or pro mode. Right now, I believe for everyone who joined Experienceify, before this feature was released, everyone is on pro mode, probably. You need to check that in your account, but probably everyone is in pro mode because you have access to all the features. However, if you click in this button, it will simply change to the simple mode. What happens? Let's take a look at the menu that we have up here. This is my simple mode, okay? You see your account, your school, tags, tag categories, badges, advanced, top up, ask the expert, and notifications. If I change this to the pro mode, you will see that it adds a couple of things. The custom fields, the badges, I believe, and the team. Yes, Susan.
We're not seeing it.
I don't think we're seeing your screen.
We're not seeing your screen.
Oh, you're not seeing. I'm sharing a different one. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Let me share that again. Oh yeah, here. Sorry about that.
There it is.
Yes, so we are in our account. And like I was saying, if you scroll down, you will see the button here. The simple or pro mode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I was saying, probably you have the pro mode because you have access to all the features. So if you take a look at the menu, like I was saying, you have access to everything, right? Your school, team, tags, badges, all of these features. If you change it to simple mode, you will see that a couple of those disappear, right? Because if you're just starting out with Experienceify, you don't really need to see those things because they are more advanced. Like, for example, adding administrators to your course or adding custom fields to your courses. So you don't need any of that. So in order to kind of, is it leverage? No, but to kind of ease up a little bit, like all the confusion because you're just new to Experienceify, we created simple mode. So that's one of the things that happens. For example, what other things happen? If you go to your courses, for example, you will see that if you open one of your courses, let's go to the unpublished course. This is right now simple mode, okay? If you go to the step number 4 and you want to customize your pages, for example, you open the page builder. And if you put your mouse over the blocks, you will see that you don't have the option to edit the layout. That disappeared because in simple mode, you don't really need to care too much about editing the layout of a block. You simply want to click and drag one of the blocks that we have here and edit the content inside of it, but not really the layout. So that's also another thing that happens in simple mode. What else happens? Oh, sorry. Yes. Wait, just give me 1 second, sorry. Oh. Right. So that's also what happens here in the page builder. If you go back to your steps and you go to the step number 3, you will see that you can do the things that you normally do. You can add trainings and modules just as usual. Those are things that you can do normally. But if you go to one of your trainings, for example, and you go to release timing, you will only see 3 options. You can release the content immediately, on a specific day, or after certain days. But remember that in Pro mode, we have more options. Those disappeared because they are way more advanced, more pro. So you keep the very simple ones, only these 3. Only these 3, sorry. What else? Again, you have all the very basic stuff. You can still edit the celebrations. You can add experiences into the experience engine. But in the experience engine, in the simple mode, you can create experiences from scratch, yes, but only, like with the triggers, you can use all of the experience engine. Create your automations based on triggers, all of that. But you cannot create branched pathways in your automations. You can't, for example, segment different groups by tags and create different outcomes for groups of students, for example. You can't do that in simple mode because that's, again, like very advanced. So you can simply use the triggers that are here in the list. What else can you do with the simple mode? Again, your order forms, all of it you can edit, but most of the things that disappeared as well are in the account. Like I showed you, you cannot create custom fields. You can create, you can add administrators to your account. You can't use webhooks. For example, that's something that disappeared here. If you added one of the actions. Remember, I will show you, but we had more options here, like the webhooks. And now they are not longer here because they are more advanced. So it basically removes visually more things that, yes, you can use in the pro mode, but for the simple mode, it makes things a little bit more easy for you if you're just starting now with Experiencify. Also, as you can see, the language feature in the menu disappeared. So you can't edit the language with simple mode. That's basically simple mode. That's what changes. It hides all the pro or the more advanced features in Experiencify, but you can always go to your account and simply turn them on and you're good to go. And there they are again. If I go back to my courses, just to show you, for example, in the step 3, the trainings, the release timing, now you have all the options. Leave logged, and NHT day, specific week, draft. So you have all the options. When you go to the step number 4, and you open one of your courses to edit, you can edit the layout in pro mode, but not in simple mode. Does that make sense? The simple mode is something that you would use? Or are you way too advanced now? You won't go back to simple mode? Probably.
I missed how you get to simple mode. I missed the beginning part. How do you put yourself in simple mode?
Sure. You have to go to your account here. And then if you scroll down, you can change this button here from simple to pro. Like I was saying, probably you have the pro version on because you have been before you have been to Experiencify before the simple feature was released. So you have access to all of the features.
So what's the point of having simple? Is it just truly to make it user friendly and you're just
Exactly.
missing something? Okay.
Yes, it's basically for new users mostly, or people who are just starting out with their first course and this is the first approach that they have to a platform.
Okay. And if so I'm on the pro right now, but I didn't make it myself. It was the done for you service that made my course for me. So if I switch to simple and then let's say one day I want to go back to pro, are things going to change in my course? Like, am I going to
No.
something? Okay.
Nothing changes. The only thing that it does is hides things for you. It hides things from you, sorry.
Yeah.
So you don't get confused with all the options.
But nothing in my actual course will be hidden.
Nothing. No. Everything will be the same because everything that you do on simple, you can do on pro. So nothing changes.
Cool.
Any other questions about simple or pro mode? Oh, I think there's something in the chat. If I start using simple mode, how easy will it be to switch a course to pro mode? Oh, it's, what do you mean exactly? Like to use all the new features or to simply change this button? Do you mean that something is going to change in your course or what exactly do you mean, Susan?
I guess I'm thinking if I get the basics in there, simple mode, but then I want to add some more complex things, so I have to put the pro mode. Can I do that while I'm in the middle of editing and then?
Sure. Like I said, the only thing that simple mode does is that it hides things from you, but it doesn't changes the way that Experiencify works or the features.
Okay.
It will just reveal all the features that you have available. So yeah, no problem. Awesome. All good, Ari? Awesome. Great. So Vanessa, please go ahead with your questions. And if anyone else has questions, please just let me know. You're muted.
Hey, okay, thank you. So I have two questions. The first is pretty simple. It's just about the amount of students that can be active on my course. I guess I'm just curious. I haven't fully launched yet, and I'm wondering, because I'm promising that people will have access to the platform to all the modules of video lessons for life, right? And is that accurate? Like if will anyone ever be kicked out of the platform is what I'm wondering. Like, is there a maximum number of students that I can have in my courses?
Right. So what plan did you purchase?
Okay, where will I find that? If I go in my account?
In your account, you will see the
Upgraded
plan.
starter annual OTO limits.
Oh, you bought the lifetime.
I don't know.
Oh, OTO.
I bought it a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. It says active monthly student limit 100.
Exactly. So that was the growth plan.
So what does
100?
that mean? Yeah.
No, what doesn't? Oh, yeah, share screen, please. Let me give you.
Oh, it's not. Yeah.
There we go. Upgrade. Starter annual. Oh, so this is a plan that we no longer have. This is the starter plan. It doesn't exist anymore. And I guess like the limit of that was 100 students. So let's say that you have more than 100 students. We will let you know by email, like, hey, you have reached the total amount of active monthly students that you can have in your plan. And we will ask you to upgrade to a different plan. Okay, but we will let you know.
Will that happen though before I hit 100? So nobody will get kicked out without me knowing type of thing? No,
nobody will get kicked out. I think what happens is that they won't be able to sign up.
Oh, okay.
But we won't remove any students for you. It's
So,
just that
because I'm confused, like 100 monthly active monthly students, what does that mean active? Like what, because it's a 3-month course. So what if they log on for 3 months and then, let's say month 5, they're not active, they're not logging on. Do they count as a student?
They don't.
What if they came back to check the course like a year later, they came back to view a video?
Then they are an active student. Only people who log in and complete steps or do something inside your course, those are active monthly students.
Okay.
Or those are active students. But if they
So-
don't do anything and they are just sitting there in one of your courses because they bought it like a year ago, they are
Mhm.
not active, so they won't count.
Okay, so worst that can happen is I get an email asking me to upgrade if
Exactly.
reach
Yes,
limit.
we will
Okay.
let you know. Mhm, mhm.
Okay, then I have one more question, if that's okay.
Yes, please, go ahead.
So, on my order form, I've put this this button because I've hidden the actual order form, right? Because I'm still
Mhm.
in like I haven't launched yet. So I've hidden the order form and I've added this button and it takes them to another page to join a wait list. But I can't manage, like, what if when I'm ready to sell, to change this button, I would like for it to be like you click the button and it brings you down to the order form.
You can't really do that,
do that.
but what you can do is you don't necessarily need, well, okay. If you want to, that's okay. If you want to hide the order form, but if you don't, is this your order form? Yes, right?
Oh, I'm only hiding it just because I haven't launched yet, but when it's up and running, it won't be hidden. But I'd love to just show you an example because I'm really trying to do it like this.
Mhm.
So this is this lady's order form, but
Mhm.
obviously there's lots of other information, but the button takes you down. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, yeah, no. There's no way that you can do that in Experienceify.
Okay.
However, I'm thinking that maybe what you want to do is create a sales page. You create a sales page with all these blocks that you're showing me, and
Mhm.
then the link will take them to the order form. And the order form will be like, join me in the wait list for this course, da da da. And then they will, put in all their information, and that's how they join the wait list. But maybe you want to create a sales page before the order form. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'd like the idea of having one page, of having the info on one page and then the order form just down below.
Oh,
But
okay, then.
if that's not possible, you're saying with the Experienceify.
Mhm. Yeah, no, if it's not possible, then just lead them in the text to the bottom of the order form and let them know that they have to sign up to join the waitlist. Create like a headline or something and tell them.
Yeah, no, there's not going to be a wait list. That I want to take them to the order form in like a month when I launch is what I'm talking about. So I'm just trying to figure out, so just ignore the fact that it says wait list. I would like this button to say, like, scroll down to the
Okay,
I'm ready
yes,
to buy, and it takes them
right.
to the order form.
It's not possible.
If it's not possible, then I could just put text like that, like scroll to the bottom to.
Exactly. Yes,
Okay.
yes. Mhm.
Is there a way to make a separate a separate sales page on Experienceify? You can make a sales page and an order form?
Yeah, sure.
How do you make a
Just-
sales page?
Just go to any of your courses and create a custom page.
A custom page, okay.
We actually have a demo sales page. Demo course. Let me see what it's the name. The demo course sales page. So you will see it like that. And we already have like a layout. You can edit it. You can do however you prefer to do it, but we have a demo there. So you can use as a reference.
So if I make a sales page, then I can have all of this info on there. And then I can have a button that takes them to an order form that kind of just has this.
Yes,
Okay.
that's exactly what you can do. You just need to make the page like public, and you change that in the page settings.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, you're
I'll
welcome.
stop sharing.
I can.
Trying to figure out, oh, there, stop
There
sharing.
you go. Yeah, great. Awesome. David, do you have any questions? Artie, Susan?
Yeah, I do.
Mhm.
I have the growth annual legacy. So is that
Mhm.
gonna change ever as long as I keep paying, and I don't know what that is either.
No, I think you mentioned the growth, right? But
Yeah,
the
I have
annual
growth
one.
annual legacy, it says on it.
Okay. Did you buy it through experience? Yes, of course.
Yeah,
Right.
I did, but it just says I have, my limit is 9999999. And I've got 32 active members. And I have 283 students that are enrolled. So my question is, one of the things I'd really like, I guess it doesn't matter. They'll let me know if I'm over my limit.
Mhm.
But is there a way to categorize the students or our cohorts? Because every month we run a new set of students through. And so is there
Mhm.
any way that I can take and classify them or put them in folders so it's easier than to going in and, try to sort? Because I'll
Mm.
get someone in the class today, but they're not going to start until October. So even though they come in an order in the student list, I'd like to be able to batch them so I know that these are all the folks that are in that class. I don't know if there's a way to sort them.
Right. So if they are joining your course, depending on the time, what you
Mhm.
can do is create a tag. Because look, I'll share my screen.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes, and if you create that tag for people who joined your cohort on October, then all the students that include that tag, you can filter them in your students, and that is the way
Okay.
that you can categorize them.
Okay,
Because
perfect.
yeah, because remember we have the filters, so you can use all these filters, for example, using the tag and the course,
Mhm.
and that's the way that you can find those students that belong to the October cohort, for example.
Okay, cool. That makes sense. All right, so can I ask another question?
Sure, please go ahead. We have
Yeah.
a lot of time.
Okay, I have another question is we're doing a referral program now, and what I'd like to do is within our course, put up a little banner or a little thumbnail or photo with a link in it so they can get download the form and get set up and refer someone to us. So is there a way that I can do that? Like add
Yes,
a specific, like little video in there or like a little photo, and then they
right.
click on it and a link goes down, it goes to a form and they can fill it out and then we get it, our team gets it, and then we can know, oh, we add this person because they're going to refer and they should get credit for it.
Right. Where do you plan to create that form? In Google Form or?
Oh, it'll be done in Go High Level.
Oh, okay. And that's like a shareable link and everything. So if people click on it, they will be able to see everything.
Exactly. Yeah,
So-
but I want to just put that in there so our students are like, oh, I'll just go in here and refer Betty and this is my name and stuff, and then that will go into our CRM and then we know they referred. So if someone buys, it's tagged and we know we should give them a little bit a bonus or a referral fee.
Okay, so the way that you do that is by going to the course that you want to put that information, let's say this one.
Yeah,
And I don't know, maybe you can put it in the homepage, right?
yeah,
So you just go to the homepage, and if you want it to be like an image
yeah.
that it's clickable, I will create, for example, a block that contains an image like, I don't know, like this one, for example.
Okay.
You can edit the layout and edit the text.
Okay.
So you tell them like, oh, please here, click on here and you will get a bonus, whatever. And when you click in edit content and you go to the image, which is the column number 2, the
Yep.
image can have a link.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
So click on the image and you will complete a form, you give them all the instructions, and that's how you would do it.
Okay, beautiful. Yeah, it's been like 3 years since we built it out and it wasn't real easy back then.
I bet. It's
Yeah.
changed, so.
It's changed, so that's great. So that's easy. I know how to do that. Oh, I got another question.
Sure, please.
On our landing page for our URL for our Christian Speakers Bootcamp, is there a way to get rid of, like it says, here's this course and this course and this course, and then you can sign up for it. I just want to like purge all that stuff on our main URL for the name of our course and just have it like a landing page and have the call to action would be just book a call one of our team members, and we'd have some content in there and some videos. And so instead of showing them what it costs, because they see what it's cost and then they make an uneducated decision and then we never get them. So I want to get rid of that and then have them set up a call with us so we can figure out if we're a good fit or not.
Right. So I think you're talking about the marketplace.
The marketplace, that's
right.
yes.
So the marketplace, in my case looks like this, and yes, you can see the pricing and
Yeah.
But you're talking about a different page. So if you wanted to create like a sales page, like a landing page, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
then you would need to go to the step 4 and create a custom page. And here you can create either one from scratch, or for example, I will use this as a reference. Again, this is a public page, so you can edit it and put everything that you want and put a link that will take them to
Okay.
link with you, book a call with you, sorry.
Yeah. So this is the actual URL that I wanted. I don't want to create an extra page, because if someone does search for Christian Speakers Bootcamp, it's going to take them to this page. So that page that's got the marketplace on it, I want to replace all that. I don't want to add one. You see what can I show you my page, or do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, you can share me your screen.
Okay, share. Got to move some stuff here. See, our Christian Speakers Bootcamp, which is attached to everything Experientify, and this is how they get in. I want to get rid of all this stuff.
Oh.
I want to be able to just have my own like landing page. So people who are on the outsides and they go, I want to see what this costs or get around our system. When they come here, I want them to have all the stuff that we have in other pages, like a video of my wife who does the training there and some other things to get them interested. But at the end, it'll go, just book a call with one of us. We'll have a 15-minute strategy call with you to see if you're a good fit or whatever. And then it would go to one of our team members' calendar instead of this, because they go, oh, that's just too much money for me, I'm out. And now they made an uneducated decision. So I don't want to do that anymore.
The thing is that
do that?
I think you can't, because the pages in Experientify should refer them to the courses inside Experientify. So if you wanted that to be referred to something in your calendar or a different place, I think that's not possible. Not with this URL, at least, like the custom domain. I mean, Artie, please go ahead.
No. Unless you have it on a different page and you want to take the reference of that page into the marketplace or another page in Experientify.
Yeah, that could be an option. You can add like a different block and let them know, like, before you choose one of the courses, book a call with me, for example, or something like that.
So is there any way that we can get rid of these prices and join and information?
Unfortunately, no. That's like the main purpose of the marketplace, to show the pricing and all of that.
So could I change this URL up here to point to a sales page and get rid of the marketplace from this that just changed what this points to? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense, but
because this is kind of hurting us a little bit, because nobody's ever bought this in 3 years, and so I think it's hurting us. So I want to eliminate that and drive them to a conversation with us, and we'll have a lot better chance to find where they're best suited.
And how are you getting your clients? Like, are you doing marketing campaigns or?
Yeah, we're doing marketing on Facebook. So we run ads to get into the Facebook group. It goes to a landing page. They give us their email and their phone number, and then we let them into the group, and then we nurture them in the group, and then we make raise your hand if you want more information on this, and then we get our sales team on it, and they have a 15-minute call. If they're a good fit, then we'll turn them on to a more in-depth call. If not, we'll say stay in the group, go to a Toastmasters. There's this program over here is good. We're just helping people get in the right spot. And so there's a lot of people, if they find out how much it is, they make this really uneducated decision because they don't know much about what we do. So that's that, but we don't do that within Experientify. Once they get that, and we send them just the order page, the closer will send them the page, they send it up, and boom, and then they're into the program. But what's happening is, because we've been around for a while, they can do Christian Speakers Bootcamp because that's what we talk about, they go around, they find this, and then they go, yeah, it's too much. So I'm trying to get rid of that part. It's kind of hurting us. So I don't know if Murray can think about something that we can do in the future that would be a tech workaround, because we're finding that people that talk with us make a better decision than just making it on their own, because we're not good enough at copy. Yeah, that's a tough, it's a toughie. So anyway, I guess I could put something in the
Question, how are they getting to the Experientify marketplace page?
well, if you want and you Google Christian Speakers Boot Camp, this will come up.
Okay.
You know, because people want to, they don't want to have barnacles clicked on them and stuff. So they're, you know, they're just kind of in the shadows looking for it before they make it. And that's okay. But I just don't want it there.
No, I understand.
Me-
I didn't know
So-
how they were getting that URL, but I understand now.
Okay, so I'll ask Marie about that. Okay, the last thing, I'm gonna stop sharing here. The last thing was, is there a way to drip feed a specific cohort? So we get people in for August. We've got 20 people going into August. Is there any way that I can actually tag them, all of those folks, and just say, now I want to drip feed the content? Because right now it's open. They can watch as much as they want.
Oh, no, yes, you definitely can do that.
For each people who get in for a specific.
Yes, for each cohort. So you can set it up so people who join at this time, you will release the module, I don't know, 5 days after they join. And then the second one, 10 days after they join. So you can set that up in here. You set that up, either depends. Like, for example, it could be the trainings per se, you have the release timing, right?
Yeah.
So you can select when, on a specific date, after certain days, after, you know, on a specific day and week. Or you can use the experience engine as well. And in the experience engines, you tell the system, so after they are added to the course, I want you to wait, I will say. So when they
Yeah.
when they are added to the course, right?
Yeah.
And then here you will tell them, I want you to wait, I don't know, 1 day. And then after 1 day, you are going to release a module. And you can use unlock a module or unlock a training. And you can
Okay.
set that up.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a great addition I didn't know about. Okay, I think that's good for now. I'm glad I showed up.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm really glad that you showed up too.
Yeah.
Great, thank you. Vanessa, please go ahead.
Hey, I'm just gonna share my screen again if that's okay, because I'm trying to change the pricing. And I'm having an issue with that also because previously I had multiple payments, and now so I changed the pricing and I deleted the other payments that were there, and I can't find how do I add like another payment? A single payment, not an installment plan, another single payment option, another
Yes.
price.
Let me see if they changed that. Let me quickly check.
Okay.
Because yes, that was an issue that we went through. Single payment. Yeah, because it was possible. And type your phrase, one payment of field. Let me. Courses. This one. Payment. Oh, yeah. So you need to do that in the installment plans. Interval monthly, yearly, no. There was a way around it because they changed it. Just give me 1 second. More than one payment option. If you want to set up more than one single payment options, you can do it using the installment plan option
Yeah.
and setting the number of payments to 1.
Yeah, I did that, but so I guess what I'm confused about is like that's the one that I want highlighted. Oh, it is highlighted. Okay. But it says payment plan.
Oh, you change that in the order form. You just go
Oh, you
there,
changed
edit
that
the
on the-
content, and you change it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good then. That's it.
Great.
Thank you.
No, thank you, Vanessa. Great. Susan, Ari, do you have any other questions for today?
I do.
Yes, Susan.
It's a little complicated. I'm just trying to think through how I want to do this. I'm working on a script for an introductory video to use as a lead magnet. And what I thought I would do is just take the first lesson and offer it free as a lead magnet. And then when they finish that lesson, have choices that they can sign up for the rest of that class and pay $9 or $17 or whatever for, I think it's 3 more lessons for that intro course. Or there'll be a series of other courses that they could sign up for as well. Does that sound like that's reasonable to go through your system that way?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm thinking how you can go about it. Because I'm thinking, for example, you could create, I'm sure there's an easier way to do it, but this is the way that I think about you can do it. You create one course that contains that one lesson that you want to give for free. The reason why I'm saying this is because this contains your order form, right? So they will sign up for free.
Right.
But then you want them to pay something. And that's a second order form.
Yeah.
Right?
I
So yeah.
Somebody had said in the past that there was a way to set up the course and then just have the first lesson be free.
You can, yes. But again, they need to go through the order form to sign up for it, unless that you add them manually to the course, so they don't have to go through the order form. And then when they complete the first lesson, then you share the order form with them, so they pay for it.
So how would I add them manually? I have to go in and actually enroll them.
Yeah, in your students, you add them manually or in bulk. Let's say that you create a list of emails from that marketing campaign or whatever, however you collect those emails. And then you take all of them and you create a CSV document and you add them in bulk.
Not if I'll get that many all at once, at least to start with. So
it's going to be really easy.
One at a time would be fine. So that would actually, I think that would work well for me if it's not too complicated to add them, because I could have them go through a lead magnet page to get on my email list. And then once I get their information, then I can add them to the initial part of the course, right? And then will experience if I send them the link, or because otherwise if I could get the link, I could send it back to them.
You can, yes, you can create in your course, you can create the automations in the experience engine. So you can, I would suggest creating a tag for those people, the ones that are joining just for the first lesson for free, maybe.
Right.
And then, I don't know, you can offer like a special price for them because they completed your first lesson. And that's the reason why you created a tag, right? And then in the order form, they will only see the prices that are special for them because you set that up in the order form. We can figure that out in the next session if you want to. Don't worry too much about it. I'm just giving ideas. But yes, the answer is yes, you can do it.
Edit a special order form for them that would show that custom price.
Yeah, you can edit that in the order form. It can only be one, but you decide who sees what price.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
So
Can
that's
only be
possible.
one page or one block.
In the order form
Mhm.
for who sees what?
Yeah,
Just one.
let's say you copy and paste the same block
Uh-huh.
with different prices in the same page and hide or show depending on the tag.
Yes, you can also do that, but you would have two forms instead of one. Let me just quickly review that what I'm saying is accurate. So I will go to, just give me 1 second.
Yeah, it's okay to have two blocks. If the first block is for someone who is new, they don't have a tag. It's shown the block of the free enrollment. After the first lesson, you put a link to the order form,
Oh, yes, that
Yeah.
will show. Yes, exactly.
and then they with that link you tag them with any tag, and the same page at when having the tag shows the order, the second
Mhm.
order form, and hides the first.
Yes, that's exactly right.
I like where you're going with that, but I think I would probably add the tag when they complete the free part of the course.
Of course,
Correct.
yes,
Then that'll control which part of the sales
Yeah.
page.
exactly.
Exactly.
I was going to say another thing about the,
I haven't thought about yet having multiple pricing blocks, but
or you can give them a coupon. You can create a coupon for them.
oh yeah,
And, only people who completed the first one will receive the coupon and they can use it with one order form instead of complicating yourself and adding two or more.
that's also a good idea.
Mhm.
Okay, well, it sounds like that plan that I was thinking up is not too complicated that I could do that. So,
Yeah, totally possible. Yeah,
okay, great. Thank you.
awesome. Yes, you're welcome.
Get in there and start playing around.
Mhm. Remind me again, Susan, what is your course about?
It's going to be about marketing for holistic healthcare practice.
Right, right.
And the intro part is going to be kind of getting at the idea of why do holistic health practitioners even need to do any marketing?
Okay,
What's the reason for it and what are the benefits and things like that.
interesting.
And then, if they agree after going through that, then they can sign up for the other parts of the course to start learning how to do it, right?
Okay, right.
But there's no
Sounds good.
trying to sign them up for a series of courses if they are not convinced that they need to do any marketing.
Right. Of course, of course. Okay.
So does it make sense for me to start working with the sales page first before I even put the course in there? Just to
Yes, and
Yeah.
also I would suggest taking a look into the expiring mini courses. Like, I think that's a good first start for you.
Yeah, and I did go through several of those, including, I think Murray had one that actually taught how to put the different pieces of that together. And I
Mhm.
have that saved on my computer. So yeah, I can go through that definitely.
Yes, definitely. It's kind of like giving your first lesson for free, but we already have a template that does all the automations for you.
Right.
It's already done, so you don't have to think too much about this. And
Right.
once they complete the expiring mini course, then you link them to the order form that will take them to the course that you want them to buy.
So the expiring mini course would be the whole free part is what you're saying.
Exactly. Mhm.
Got it.
Mhm. Yeah. So you can put your lesson one there
Mhm.
and then guide them to the upsell. So I think that would be to be honest, like easier for you to start with. And I can share with you if you want to, I don't know if I invited you to this, but I run a quick start course training on the expiring mini course. So I can invite you to that. It's a live training, or I can share with you the recordings of those trainings and you can watch it on your own.
Yeah, send me the information, definitely. If the live is available at a time when I
Sure,
do it, I will. Otherwise, I'll look
sure.
for times.
Please share with me your email in the chat, and I will share with you all the information.
I'd like that too, Brenda, if that's okay.
Sure, please. Please send me your emails.
And I did see the recording that Murray made, but that was probably 6 months ago that I watched that, so I need a
Okay, okay. Yeah, sure. This is like the updated version of it. Thank you, Vanessa.
Yeah, I'm sure there've been changes since then.
Yeah. Okay, I'll share with you both the link for that. Just give me 1 second. Where is it? Oh, yeah, okay. Great, I'll do that. Any other questions that you have?
Actually, I was thinking that Susan's strategy
Mhm.
was perfect for David. Was his name?
Ah, David,
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
perfect. You
Yeah.
put all your courses for free. You give one module for free, and then you ask them to pay after the first module.
That's true. That would have worked for him.
Mhm.
Hopefully he will join again.
Yeah.
And also he will send a message to support or Murray, so I'm sure that more suggestions will come up.
But I understood his problem wasn't about how to get them a free course. It was that they were kind of finding their own way to the list of all the courses and seeing the prices. So using expiring mini course wouldn't necessarily keep them from getting to the page, right?
Mm.
Yeah, what I think he was struggling with is at seeing the price, it scares the people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So get rid of the price.
Oh,
Let
change.
them enroll.
You're
Mhm.
interesting.
That could work.
And it's a free a lead magnet after all.
Yeah. And then for each of those courses, you'd have a second block on your order form that showed the real price, but they wouldn't see that.
Mm.
Exactly. Until they complete
So they complete.
the first model. Yeah.
That's clever.
See, you're so good at this. Great, I love this. Great, I'll share you that information, and if nobody else has any other questions, we will leave it. What's the? Oh yes, Vanessa, please go ahead.
It's just about the pricing. So because I'm changing it and I didn't do it myself last time. Last time I had like the second payment was highlighted in green, right? It was like the accent
Mhm.
payment. Do you know how I do that here?
Let's see. Do you have the other one open?
Well, I know I deleted the other payments, right? So I changed
Oh,
them here.
uh-huh.
I
Oh, it's
deleted,
the same page. Okay, okay.
yeah, this is like the preview of the order form or the editing page. And I know like there was the option of having an accent color. It was highlighting the last one, like the preferred payment option, you know?
Mm-hmm. But did you set up the preferred payment option, or was it just random?
I didn't set it up. It was set up for me,
Okay.
right? With the done for you service. Is there a way that you're supposed to set up a preferred payment choice? Like,
You can move them up and down. So the first one, like that, exactly. Just
no, it's not just about having one first or second. There was like a green rectangle around the last one.
let's open one of the payments in the left side.
Open one? Mhm.
And then you have the scroll down just a little bit more. Terms and conditions, no.
Mm,
Maybe it's some
I think
CSS code. Yes, sorry.
isn't it attached to the installments?
Like here? Yeah, there has to be a way that you choose like which one is.
Selected.
But you know what I'm
Well,
talking about? There was like a
Like
green
the
Mhm.
rectangle.
I think you need to go to the preview
Uh-huh.
and when you display the page, it automatically
Oh, there,
shows
you're
the.
right. Yeah, that's what I mean. Perfect.
Mhm.
Okay, and then my other question, I'm not too familiar with the finance portion. It's Canadian dollars, and I'm just wondering, am I supposed to put, do you guys know, like, should I be putting here, like here, should I be putting this? How do you write numbers when you're talking about Canadian dollars? Do you put CAD in front of the number? Does anybody know?
Hmm.
Is that
I,
important? Because it's
I
cheaper,
just-
right?
Never had to do it. I would just look on Google. There should be some explanation somewhere.
Because
Yeah.
Canadian dollars is cheaper than US, so I just feel like people should know that it's not US, it's Canadian.
Mhm. I think yes, the correct order is you put CAD at first and then the number.
Mhm.
But
Yep.
if you put the money sign also, that helps. Right?
Yeah, because then it looks
does-
funny, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
But
Got it.
And did you change the currency in your account as well?
that's what I was gonna ask. Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter so much what letters you put there. as you-
Exactly. But you actually change the payment currency. So you have to go to your account and change the payment currency from dollars to CAD.
Where's that? Like here?
Your account. And then you go to advanced at the top. Advanced. And then, oh yeah, it's set up in Canadian dollars. That's great.
Okay, that's
You're
it.
good to go.
Mhm.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Mhm.
Thank you so much for all your help.
Well, thank you for joining, Vanessa. Thank you for joining, Susan, Ari, as always. And I'll see you tomorrow in the next office hours. Thank you so much. Take
Bye.
care. Bye.